Hi, my name is Larry Newman. I'm an attorney located in Ithaca, New York. Our practice handles criminal defense within the Finger Lakes region of New York State. Today I'd like to talk to you about using opinion letters to defend criminal charges. Now, sometimes within the defense of a charge, we always have to work with the facts of the case, the law concerning the case, and the third aspect is always the equity, fairness, some people call it the justice of the case, because everybody is different. They have a different set of circumstances. And somebody that has a lot more to lose and has had an exemplary life or has done a lot of good things prior to this bad decision or bad judgment or bad behavior or whatever you want to call it, should get some type of reward or compensation for that. But the thing is, we need to bring that out. Now, some judges and some prosecutors, they don't care about the third aspect. They don't care about equity. But there are many prosecutors and many judges do care about getting all the facts and all the information about a case so that they can figure out what the appropriate level of consequences are. Not just punishment, but maybe the rehabilitation and the treatment that can get at the causation of why this person that is standing in front of them is now facing criminal level charges. So opinion letters come in really three different forms. So the first opinion letter has to do with you're undergoing either mental health treatment or addiction type treatment for drug or alcohol dependency, addiction, problem, whatever you want to call it. But that opinion letter is going to usually come from an evaluator or somebody that is overseeing your treatment. They're a monitor and supervisor of your treatment and your rehabilitation. And they can state what you've completed or how many sessions that you've been to and that you've had clean urine screens for such and such dates or throughout such and such time. That is a great letter to have as part of your file prior to either negotiating a plea or prior to sentencing, because it shows your commitment to sobriety. It shows your commitment to wanting to deal with your problem so that you don't become a problem in the future. That is a key aspect, especially for any DWI or DWAI drugs type of charge. The second type of opinion letter is if you have a position or you have a license. Some people that are engineers are handling sensitive information, or they have government clearance, or somebody that works in a bank is dealing with social security numbers and sensitive financial information. Those type of people, if we can get a letter from a supervisor or from a higher up that states that it is likely, not necessarily 100%, but likely that you are going to lose your job, lose a job that you've had, lose your career over this charge or over this punishment or going away to jail or going away to prison, sometimes that will sway towards either leniency or sway towards maybe an alternative to incarceration or an alternative to having a higher level charge. But remember, we have to have something there already that can be lost. The other aspect is if you're in the armed services or in the military or in the Coast Guard and you have a position within the government, and because of these charges or because of what the final outcome is going to be, whether misdemeanor or felony, you're going to be either demoted or you're going to be asked to leave. You're going to be discharged from service, losing your career, losing all the years that you put in. So that's another type of opinion letter that we could use in these types of cases. The third type of opinion letter can come from family, friends, and people that are within the community. So we can have a clergy member, we can have a prominent member of the community that's a president, that's somebody that's respected, that that has a lot of integrity, that people know about, that's going to vouch for your character or vouch for your past or say that you've done a lot of good things besides this one bleep on the radar, or perhaps more than one bleep on the radar, that because of drugs or alcohol or some other mental health issue has caused you to have something different than what your normal course of pattern or behavior is. So those are the three types of opinion letters that we like to include in a package, either prior to negotiating a plea bargain on a case or prior to sentencing on a case, to include as part of the pre-sentencing package to negotiate a better deal with the judge and with the prosecutor. Remember, those people are going to have to at least look at the things that we present to them. If they're presented well, and if the letters are not too many and the letters have a lot of impact or weight, then that together may sway these people to want to either show leniency in your case or wanting to give you a much better deal. If you have a question about a criminal matter in the upstate region, the Finger Lakes region of New York State, these are the types of cases that we handle. You got to give us a call or shoot us an email. I'll be more than happy to discuss your options with you. And thanks for watching this video.